Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. This is class 9 unit 3 and your supplementary lesson. The lesson name is The Cat and the Painkiller. So 9th standard children, we have learned the earthquake in 3 parts. The same way we will be having this non-detail also or supplementary text also with a 3 part or 4 part like that. Okay children, here this story is written by Tom Sawyer. So if you happen to have some leisure time, get Tom Sawyer's book. An Adventures of Tom Sawyer is a book. It is written by Mark Twain. It will be very nice. As a school going children, you can enjoy what all the mischievous Tom is doing in his school life that had been written. Now, I will just tell a story that is not related in the same book. It is the first part which is not having for us. I will tell a story. When he was in a school, he will not like to go to school. So, every Saturday, Sunday, weekend he will be getting a leave and Monday he will be tired to go to school. He will be having a number of reasons to make that to bunk the class. And he will be telling to his aunt and his brother Sid will be there. Aunt was very loving nature and never showed love and care to her, to those 2 boys. He will be saying that he have to be going to school and she will be very strict along with them both. Sid was very good and he will be doing whatever aunt is saying, but the Tom was not like that. Every Saturday and Sunday he gets the leave weekend and Monday he feels very sorry for that. Monday he will not go to like to go to school. So, he will be having reasons. He will be saying that he is having stomach pain, fever, headache and some reason. And you know that as a 2nd standard, 3rd standard children, you will be losing your tooth and again it will be growing. His tooth was just shaking. So, he said that to Sid, making a story that he is going to die, he was having a fever and there was a numb in his leg. And he says that I will give all playthings Sid you can take and you take the pet cat also, you will be seeing and playing with everything. And this had been heard by Sid. He was frightened. He ran to his aunt and said that Tom was going to die. And aunt was running and coming and when the aunt comes he was frightened and Tom was saying that he was having fever, he was having headache and he was having tooth pain. At last he does not know what to say, the reason. He said that his tooth is aching. And he was shaking and seeing, so it was the thing. So, what she had done, she had taken a string, tied the tooth to Tom's tooth and the other end of the string to the bed pole. And she brought a chunk of fire near his face. When he was going back, what happened? The tooth came out of his mouth and it was dangling. And that reason, the aunt said, okay, you are all right, you can go to school now. So, that was the case and he has every mischievous and each chapter is very enjoyable children. If you happen to have a time, you just get the Tom Sawyer book and you start learning it. Okay? So, we will see here another story, we will see what it is. So, here you can see the chapter itself, The Cat and the Painkiller. Now, what is a painkiller? It is a medicine. The cat and the painkiller, that was the chapter. Let us see what all the mischievous he is doing in this chapter. Okay. So, children, you are having pet animals? Okay, I want to ask you some questions. There are always been a close bonding between children and animals. Studies have revealed the living with pet animals increasing empathy, compassion and self-esteem among children. Do you have a pet at home? Yes. If yes, what animal is it and what is its name? So, do you have a pet animal? Yes, I am hearing you are having dogs and cats, birds, so many animals and birds also. Okay. If yes, what animal is it? What is its name? So, you will be a pet dog or a pet cat you will be having and you will be having a name. Did you have any humorous moment with it? If yes, what was it? So, you had any humorous moment? Sometimes when you were going out, the dog will be just coming along with you, it will be playing with you. Sometimes it will be mistook you for somebody and it will be just barking at you, you will be scared. Your own dog barking at you, you will feel, isn't it? Yes. So, you have so many stories and you have narrated, yes. So, here how do you care your pets? So, you will be taking care of your pets, isn't it? If you have fever, Sometimes what you will do, the cat also will be having fever and you will be just feeding some medicine what you are feeding, isn't it? Sometimes what will happen, you will be taking bath, sometimes you also will take bath for the cat or dog or pet what you are having. So, Tom also made like that. Let us see what he is doing. Okay. Before that we will see about a note about the novel. The novel means the story, only one part is extract is taken from that and given for you. It is a big book. So, here we are given the narration, let us see. The Adventures of Tom Sawyer is a novel about a young boy, Tom Sawyer, growing up along the Mississippi River at St. Petersburg. Tom Sawyer lives with his Aunt Polly and his brother Sid. He is up to all sorts of mischiefs, but very cleverly he escapes from the punishment that are given to him. He finds school life miserable, but after Becky Thatcher's arrival in town, he is bit happy to go to school. So, before Betty Thatcher is coming, he was not liking to go to school and he was very mischievous, doing some mischievous and he will be escaping from the punishment. He will have some reason and that reason he will be telling to his aunt and he will be escaping. And when Betty Thatcher came to school, he started going willing because Betty Thatcher was a good friend of Tom and he was ready to go and meet her every day as a friend. So, that happens makes her to go. Falls ill. So, what happens? But after Becky Thatcher's arrival in the town, he is bit happy to go to school. Even that happiness does not last long as Becky falls ill. So, till Becky was alright, he was coming and along with her he was going to school, and once Becky become ill and that made his mind also same. Tom with his best friends Joe, Harp and Huck runs away to an island. So, after the school days what he has done, he joined with his two friends and as they want to become plan themselves and they went to a place. So, Joe Harper and Hug was his best friend, ran away to an island of Mississippi called Jackson's Island to become a pirate. They learned some stories related to the pirates, sea pirates, and they ran to the Mississippi Island and there Jackson's Island. In Mississippi there was an island called Jackson's Island and in that Jackson's Island they were just running away. And what for they were running away? To become a sea pirate. So, they learnt a story of sea pirate and they will be coming for the thing. People in their hometown think that they are dead. So, the people all thought that those children went, they were searching here and there and they did not find because they went to an island, Jackson Island, and they were searching for these two persons and it was not possible for them to get. And what happened? They were thought that these three children were lost and they died and they were, you know, that they will be keeping a prayer after the death, they did not get the body. So, they thought they did not return for so many days and so many weeks, they thought that those three children would be dead and so they started giving a prayer meeting for them. And when they are dead, see, people in their hometown think that they are dead, but to the pleasant shock of everyone, they arrive at their own funeral. So, their funeral was taking place at their home and that funeral they were coming. So, that was one of his mischiefs. The Cat and the Painkiller is one of the episodes of Tom Sawyer where we find him playing pranks on his Aunt Polly, who loves him very much but does not show her love outwardly in order to make Tom a good boy. So, Aunt Polly was a very good lady, she has lot of love for Tom, but she never showed it, she will be very strict and rigid person, and Tom was thinking that taking all the fun and mischievous, but he loves Tom very much. So, children, we will be stopping here and continue in the next class. We will be continuing in the next class, children. Thank you.